But hey, we're back here with week 5 of Rigged NFL Pregame Pick'em. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We are here with the main people in here. We got Pat Truth and we got Deleon Cruz in here, man. We watching this boring Indianapolis and Denver game. Egregiously boring. What are y'all's thoughts so far in the season? Because this game ain't worth shit at this point. And it's like how the divisions are shaping out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams are 2-2. It sounds like there's a huge group of just teams in the middle of the pack right now.
Yep, they're at that crossroad in the season where if you 2-3, hey, you need to get it together. 3-2, all right, we on the right track. So we're in that fork in the road.
It's very competitive at the moment. So in every division except for the South, NFC South.
Mm-hmm. At least like half the league is just betting spoilers, kind of like the Lions. Just teams that they don't care about the record. To throw them a win, they'll throw them a loss, but they're just there to do whatever the betting is. So if the Lions get any more wins, it's just to mess up. If the money put all the money on somebody else, then they're like, all right, Lions, you're going to win this one, and Vegas can win. I mean, there has to be a reason. There's so many teams at 2-2.
Yeah, part of it is to, keep up that intrigue and bring on, the drama that they love to bring to these games and everything like that. So when these games on Sunday go down to the last minute during the witching hour, keyword witching hour, there's going to be those implications. So many teams are 2-2. They have to go to 3-2 or they get left behind in the pack in their division. Same with the 4 p.m., 4:05, whatever the fuck those games are. And especially those two primetime games with divisional opponents, Cincinnati and Baltimore, Las Vegas at Kansas City, which is I think that Monday Night Football game is going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it's too early to make bets on who's going to win the standings, though. Philly.
Almost some of these divisions, though, you could tell like some teams are definitely going to get left behind. Like in the AFC North, I mean, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh don't have a chance. They out. Cleveland, they don't get Deshaun Watson until week 11 against Houston. And we already know Cincinnati going to have a down year because they went to the Super Bowl last year. So theoretically, that should be a gimme division. It's just up to how many games Baltimore forgets to close out. That's what it boils down to at this point.
And NFC West, they're already weeding out the weak ass. Seattle ain't gonna make it. So y'all know.
Wait, how they weed them out if everybody 2-2?
The story.
Seattle gonna get weeded out regardless, bro. Cause they weak as fuck.
Okay, I know that much. I just wanted to. You were saying that because they was all 2-2. I was a little confused.
Right, he was looking for some evidence, Deleon. That's what he's.
Looking for evidence.
Put some proof on it because the standings do not say that.
Right, surely,
you need to say something.
I'll do it right now. Seattle really should be on 4. Them niggas is weak as fuck. But they gave them week 1 because. And y'all already know why. They lost the next 2 weeks, but they were supposed to lose, right? And week 4, they gave them that one too. Bro, Detroit didn't have nobody, and they still was in the game with them. Seattle was weak as fuck. So they finna get. All right, let me rephrase that. They are finna get weeded out.
I like that. I know Gino.
Seattle, Washington, weed. That's funny.
They should be 0-4. Seattle's probably the worst team in the NFL, bro.
Them or Houston, shit.
Yeah, them too, nigga. But Seattle garbage, bro.
Geno Smith's garbage, man. I can't believe
Smith grabbed ass. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he for sure bottom though.
Yeah, he a bottom, all right. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, shit, facts, huh?
Yeah, allegedly, niggas ain't trying to get sued. Allegedly, he's a bottom. Facts. So who y'all got for the Thursday game?
The Broncos.
Between Indianapolis and Denver, you got Denver. I got Denver. It's gonna be boring and ugly. Who you got, Dale?
Denver at home all day. No Jonathan Taylor. Denver, bro.
Naeem Hines out with a concussion.
You see how wobbly he got up?
Yeah, just like Tua's wobbly as hell. So it's a bad look for the NFL, but they're going to have some rule changes coming through next season.
Yeah,
and like I was saying earlier, with the Tua situation, I believe further along the line, they did that to get him out of the way so the Dolphins could possibly get Lamar Jackson. At some point, he ain't signed a contract yet.
Yeah, they could take anyone. I think Tua's just a fall guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a fall guy, but he was never, that guy for Miami, if that makes sense.
But even coming into the league, for him to get drafted that high with the injuries he had, didn't make sense.
He came back too early on top of that from those injuries.
So I bet you something was lingering, and he was like, "I can't play." And they're like,
You know
"Well,
what? You know,
let us."
Well, guess what, nigga? You got to suit up, homie. You under contract. You got to suit up, homie.
And I don't want to be that guy, but Tua really got hurt, y'all. So
Yeah, no, you get
I'm
slammed
gonna
on your
say that
head.
right now because a lot of people out there are saying he's faking the injury, bro. Like that's not true.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
not
clear as
true.
day that he hit the back of his head in the Buffalo game. Came up wobbly and woozy. Next game, clearly hit the back of his head. You look at the replay on the backside. Clearly hit the back of his head. And he should have been in that game in the first place, as we all know.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like it's something that was something that should have been left alone.
Him coming in.
Nobody should have been talking about it. It was rigged that he faked the injury. You feel what I'm saying?
But some people go right to that.
But
Some people, it's everything. If it's rigged, everything is rigged. None of it's real. Where I don't think it was a legit play that he got free. It was designed for him to get slammed. If he was just in the club and they wanted to give him a fake concussion so that the NFL could do this shit, it wouldn't really sell because then people would say that's not even a real concussion. But like they straight up fucking boombastic slam that dude where you cannot deny how he went down that wouldn't cause some type of injury.
Exactly.
So only the idiots are like, it's fake. Just like the idiots are like, Alex Smith's was CGI. Like that's a whole level.
That's a
whole level of idiot there to fucking to not even question that it could be real.
And it's a couple creators out there saying Tua's injury was fake, bro. That shit was not fake. Come on, y'all. Like y'all gotta be real with yourself at the same time, bro.
It was done on purpose though. Like he was intended to get hurt.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying like
the result was actually real. That was a real result.
Injured,
but he really had to get that for them to get what they wanted out of the situation where everybody was talking about the Tua injury. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We're going to go Monday Night Football to the UK game last. So, Monday Night Football, Las Vegas, Kansas City. Kansas City is a 7-point favorite. Widespread there. This should be a thriller. Goes down to the wire. I got Kansas City winning this game in thrilling fashion.
Oh yeah, Kansas City by under 7.
It'll be
a
very, very close, entertaining game. But Kansas City will prevail and win the game.
Sunday Night Football, Cincinnati or Baltimore. Baltimore's a 3-point favorite. They've been choking away games against AFC East teams like it was their job. In this divisional matchup, I got the Ravens bouncing back. They in the all black for Sunday Night Football at the bank. I don't think they're going to cover that 3-point spread, though, but they're going to win.
I got the Ravens, too. Todd Heap's going to have a monster day.
I was about to say now. I was like, okay.
Took you a second.
I was just like, wait a minute. Dale, who you got?
I got Lamar and them winning that game.
Lamar winning in marvelous fashion. 425 matchup. Dallas at the LA Rams. LA Rams 5.5-point favorite. CeeDee Lamb should be good to go. Is Cooper Rush going to stay undefeated? Is this the time Matt Stafford and the gang bounce back after getting embarrassed by the 49ers on Monday, forgetting how to tackle Deebo Samuel? I got the boys on this one.
Yep, me too. Dallas.
Y'all got the boys?
Yeah, it's a good show on Amazon, but yeah.
You know what? I got LA. LA. I'm going the other side. And Cooper Rush, what is he, 4-0?
Yep. You might be
all the gematria, we're going to keep it on the surface right there, man. LA equals 13, right? What can Cooper Rush go to? 4-1? Like 41? 13 and he can stay on 4 wins. And that's pure in LA. So I got LA winning that game, man.
You get lost in them numbers, bro. Never see you again.
Deal with LA. Okay, I see you. Philadelphia in Arizona. Philadelphia is a 5.5-point favorite. They should remain undefeated and go 5-0. So I got, the Eagles in this battle of the birds. That's a cat.
I did the bird hand sign last week, so I can't do that. No, I got Philly too. I think most people are gonna think, oh, Philly can't go 5-0, so Arizona's gonna win this one. So everyone's gonna bet on Arizona.
I'm about to zig and zag the other way, man. I got Arizona winning this game.
You got Arizona. You got Kyler Murray, the cartoon character that plays quarterback.
I do.
Well,
I got Arizona winning this game, bro.
405. San Francisco 6.5 point favorite over Carolina. You know they quarterback Baker Stankfield. I don't have any faith in him at all. San Francisco.
Carolina.
49ers.
All right, speaking of that team that should be 0-4. Seattle, New Orleans. New Orleans is a 5.5 point favorite. They got a lot of banged up players. Winston Kamara. Could the Red Rifle bring them a victory? Seattle's covering that spread. I'll tell you that now. I'm going to take the Aints.
I'm going with SEATTLE Seattle.
Seattle. Pat, you ain't learned Seattle the worst team in the NFL. Them niggas suck.
Somebody's got to win.
New Orleans.
Or they could tie. Who knows?
It ain't gonna try. Nah, bro.
Not again, bro.
I'm gonna say this right now, yo. Seattle might not win another game. They got lucky, but they won't win another game.
I ain't gonna go that far, but
Niggas trash. New Orleans all day.
it's gonna be one of them wacky games too.
Nigga blowout. New Orleans.
Now it's gonna be some stupid shit like a bunch of fucking random fumbles and shit. Somebody gonna get a pick and then they're gonna fumble that pick and the other team gonna get it. It's gonna be one of them games.
Yeah, a stupid play too. Geno Smith seems to do like the butt hikes and the stupid plays and
The butt grab.
Yeah, the butt
running
grab.
up the butt. I mean, running up the gut. Like, there's a lot of that. All right, this should be a close game. Tennessee by 1.5 over Washington. Washington has been reeling, but Dotson's questionable for this game. Tennessee should just run the ball with King Henry. This should be a close, ugly Tennessee Titans win.
I agree. Tennessee for the win.
I'll ride with y'all. Tennessee.
All right, Dell. I'm going to start with you on this one since this your team and shit. The Bears at Minnesota. Minnesota is a 7.5 point favorite. They ain't covering that spread. I'm going to tell you that now. They ain't covering that goddamn spread.
Lock and loaded. Whoever watches us that bet, take Minnesota minus 7.5. It will be a blowout. It will be a blowout.
A blowout.
Wrong.
Minnesota for the win.
Wrong. Chicago all day.
I got the purple team, man. I got the Vikings on this one. I'm going to stay consistent with my purple teams today. I got Baltimore over Cincy, Minnesota over Chicago. It's not going to be a blowout. Miami, 3.5 point favorite over the Jets Jets. They got their quarterback back in Zach Wilson. They got a win over the debut of Kenny Pickett and the Steelers last week in super dramatic fashion. And with Miami, we already know the whole situation with Tua and all that. We talked about that earlier. This one, I'm taking the Jets on this one for the upset.
Yo, I got the Jets winning by 5 points.
Say Jets by 5. A Jets win would move them to 3-2 potentially, and Miami to 3-2. And then Buffalo, assuming they beat Pittsburgh, will move in the first place in the AFC East.
I thought I was going to be the only one taking New York, but I'm on that same boat.
Yeah, so far we ain't really deviated a whole lot from the picks. It's only been like a couple games. All right, speaking of AFC East, Pittsburgh, Buffalo by minus 14. Buffalo should win this game. Ride the momentum after that crazy win over the Ravens. Kenny Pickett still ain't going to see his first victory.
I got the Steelers pulling off the upset by 14.
What?
Steelers by 14, dog. They're going to come out with some defensive touchdowns. You're going to see a special teams TD. You're going to see Buffalo take a dump in their own bed on this one. They're giving it to Pittsburgh.
Pat, I love you, but Buffalo going to win the game, bro.
I don't know why I was thinking you were going to say they're going to take a dump in their own end zone.
As a celebration?
Yeah, like on some Randy Moss shit or something. ATL, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a 9.5 point favorite. These Atlanta games, they always like to be close. Atlanta has a bad memory of Tom Brady from a certain Super Bowl we all know about. I got Tampa Bay winning this game. They're not covering 9.5 though. But Tampa Bay gonna win that hoe.
I got Tampa Bay over 9.5. They're gonna win by 10.
Kick their doors in.
Mm-hmm. What is that,
I
a
don't even
man?
know why I got that. Tampa Bay.
Is
Yeah, I
that
was
a
about to say. I was like, I
I don't
thought
even
you
know
was
why I got
a
that. Tampa Bay.
Vikings fan or a Raiders or something. Houston and Jacksonville. Jacksonville 7-point favorite. Can Trevor Lawrence hold on to the football this time? I don't see this game being, a blowout. These divisional games, especially like Houston and Jacksonville, they remain close.
Mhm.
Shit, this might go into overtime for all we know, but I got that card. I got the card winning over the Texan.
Yeah, I got the Cats too, man. I got the Cats.
Jags all day. Jaguars.
LA Chargers at Cleveland. Chargers 2.5-point favorite. Cleveland, could they bounce back from their loss against Atlanta? I don't see it. Got the Chargers going up, 3-2 in the division after Sunday.
I got the Browns, bruh.
Chargers.
With Cleveland and LA, with the Chargers, that is, you would think the spread would be a little bit wider, but 2.5, that's crazy. I'm going to let you go first on this one, Pat. This is your team. Detroit Lions. At New England. New England is a 3-point favorite. They have a third-string quarterback. Brian Hoyer's on IR.
Brian Hoyer still in the league?
That's what I'm saying. He always find his way back to New England, some way, shape, or form. He always going to come back there.
I don't
So
even know
who you got in this game?
Oh, sorry. Detroit by 3 TDs. They're
The
going to blow
Jared Goff show. Jared Goff going to go stupid.
They're going to blow them out. They're going to throw Detroit a bone here and reward the fans for last week because the refs fucked them. And, man, the fans, they were pissed, bro. Everyone in the stadium was yelling, fuck you, ref. Fuck you, refs.
What are they saying after every game when they went 0-16?
I don't know. No one went to the games. The stands were empty.
Damn.
It was just
Like
crickets. It was bad, bro. That was really bad. Everyone would just get drunk and yell. It was just like, and then like I went to one game during that season and they played Washington, and the only thing that we could cheer about was a pass interference. And like, Washington committed the pass interference. Everyone was like, yeah. We were down like 28 points and getting blown out, and we're like, fuck yeah.
Who you got, Dale? Detroit or New England?
I got Detroit.
All right, last game. The early game that, I don't know, I might not even be up to watch this shit. The 9:30 a.m. UK game between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers, where the Packers are an 8-point favorite. That is absurd, an 8-point favorite. This shit might go down to a field goal. The people over there in the UK, something to appreciate with, football and kicking. I got the Packers winning this one. Last second field goal.
Ooh, I love it. I'm going Giants winning it on a last-minute touchdown.
Last minute touchdown. What, by Saquon?
Yeah, the only one of the game, only touchdown of the game.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Give me a good reason to not watch this game.
Low. You gotta say it with me, bro. Atlanta Hawks, right? But say it with me. Green Bay by what? Green Bay by
I don't care.
Pat is not amused. The mustache makes it even better.
It does.
You look like a pissed off cop. You know how fast you will go, sir?
I smell marijuana. Or just tell me where the drugs are.
Oh my God.
You were going 50 and a 35.
Where's the gun?
So out of the games on the schedule,
Shit, I forgot.
what are your two locks?
Minnesota, fuck the money line. Minnesota
I knew you
minus
were gonna say
7.5. And Baltimore money line. Not -3, money line. All right. Baltimore money line and Minnesota minus 7.5.
Pat,
I
who you
got I got Detroit as my one lock, and then just throwing it out there, we'll say Tampa Bay.
My locks, I got Buffalo. They got some good sauce. I like some Buffalo sauce. But Buffalo over Pittsburgh, money line. And Baltimore money line. I'm with you on that one, DeLeon.
That's that's one of the guaranteed locks of the weekend, bro. Like it is.
Get the Ravens to bounce back
It is
in dramatic fashion. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens, got up to another big lead, choked it away, and then had to close the game out, late on some Lamar magic and shit.
Somebody get Tucker. Baltimore gonna win. That's like, I'm gonna say 99.4% lock.
Thriller night.
Hey,
and it's October too. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Who was the guy? A haunting thing happens around. Vincent Price, fucking old ass white guy.